When God wanted to create man, he needed man to talk in his realm, to participate in his realm. And the only way that was going to happen was to give man the same life that was in God. So God extended his life into man, so that man will be in the God class. So the first token we saw that God made available for man was his life. Now, for the life of God to walk in man, man needed the nature of God. So God went further and gave his nature to the man. So in Genesis 1:26, he said, let us make man in our image, after our likeness. So the word image is the word selim. And what that means is that you carry the essence of God. You carry the DNA of God. So you don't just have the life of God, you have the DNA of God. And God didn't stop there. God gave man his own authority. The authority God has that makes him function as the ruler over creation. He gave that authority to man. He said, let them have dominion. The word is radar. Let them have the power, the governing power that I have over the earth. Does it not surprise you that the lion never thought of eating the man? The authority over creation that God possessed, he gave man. So he gave man his life, he gave man his authority, he gave man his nature, and he didn't stop there. He put his presence upon the man. So when you met the man, you will feel divinity, you will sense divinity. That was why he planted him in Eden. Eden is not a place. Eden is a portal. So God didn't need to come in and out. The Bible just said the voice of God was walking in the garden. So the presence of God was the envelope of Eden. God gave man his presence. So the man in the garden had God's nature, had God's presence, had God's authority, and has God's life. So that anything God wanted to do on earth, the man had the competence and the capacity to do it. So the first way God tested the man was that the animals God created, God needed the animals named, and God brought the animals to the man. And the Bible said the names the man called the animals. He didn't say that was the name they were called. He said that was the name there was. So the names God gave the animals when he was creating them, the man entered the mind of God, excavated those names, and called the animals the same name. So the man was operating at the frequency of divinity. When Satan saw it, Satan was troubled. This cannot be. How could God photocopy himself and put on the earth here? What happens to us? And so immediately a contract was negotiated in hell. Let's look for a way to dethrone this man, because he too is an entity of glory.